Welcome to the OCVarsity Baseball Dugout Show. My name's Carlos Arias. I'm here with Mr. Friday Night himself, Steve Fryer. We're going to talk some baseball, and we got a kid that is dishing out no-hitters. His name's James Kaprielian from Beckman. What's the lowdown on this kid?
Oh, Kaprielian has just been unbelievable lately. All-county last year as a junior, Carlos, and as a lot of you folks might remember, Carlos, you might remember, he's also a heck of a football player, too, for the Beckman team. And, he's thrown 2 no-hitters, just threw one earlier this week against University in a big game that put Beckman in first place, put him back on top of the Pacific Coast League. So he's thrown 2. He threw one last week, 2 weeks ago, rather, and in between he threw a no-hitter. So his last 3 games, he's given it 1 hit, 2 no-hitters and 1 hitter for James Kaprielian. When he's on the mound, Carlos, Beckman is unbeatable.
So this guy might be all-county is what you're saying?
You know, he's got a chance.
Yeah, okay. All right, so now the one league I'm hearing a lot about and seems to always be on people's mind is Trinity League.
Yeah.
I mean, who's going to win this thing?
Well, Orange Lutheran's in the driver's seat right now. Last week, they split their 2-game series with Mater Dei. So for the season, Orange Lutheran's in first place by 1 game over Mater Dei. But more importantly, they've won 2 out of their 3 league meetings. And should they be tied, that would sort of determine who goes your number 1 playoff rep. Being the number 1 playoff rep as opposed to number 2 or number 3 is important, because if you're the number 1 team, then what you've got is the guaranteed first-round home game against another league's number 3 or number 4, or maybe like in a large sort of team. So being number 1 is huge, and Orange Lutheran very much in the driver's seat in the Trinity League, Carlos.
Is there any player that's really surprised you this year that's come on strong that maybe people hadn't heard about before this year?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, because Esperanza High School, is in first place in the Century League, and they've got a really good first baseman over there, Brad Anderson, hitting .494, driven like 23 runs, 5 home runs, leads the teams in a bunch of categories.
How do you hit .494 in this county? And by the way, we caught up with Brad Anderson, so let's check out that interview.
Brad, when you guys are playing well, when Esperanza baseball's winning and things are really going really well, what are the things we're seeing on the field? What are sort of the trademarks of this year's Esperanza baseball team?
Well, our pitchers, when we do well, they throw a lot of strikes, and we don't get a lot of walks or anything like that. Infield, our defense is good this year. We're not making errors, and when we're hitting, we're not taking a lot of strikes and striking out, and we're just going out there and attacking the ball.
And we're back. All right, now Steve, let's talk about what playoffs are coming up real soon. Give me the lowdown. What's up?
Okay, wild card round games will be Tuesday, May 15th. And then we start with the first round the following Thursday and Friday. They divide the first round up into 2 days. You got your divisions 2, 4, and 6 on the Thursday, and divisions 1, 3, 5, and 7 first round games on the Friday, and then from then on it goes Tuesday, Friday, until we get to the finals with the top divisions at Dodger Stadium. So a lot of kids getting a chance to maybe make a run at playing at those sacred grounds over there at Chavez Ravine. So a lot of baseball to be played yet before we get to the playoffs, but playoffs are just around the corner, Carlos.
I know, I'm just trying to get through the regular season. So many crazy things happening in the last couple weeks. But as usual, we got you covered at OCVarsity.com.